Hi guys, it's Miss Debbie from the Appomattox Regional Library System, and I'm going to show you how to do some cute, spooky Halloween chalk art. This is a really simple technique, but it's really fun to use. And while it's helpful to have a printer, you don't have to have one. You could use a Halloween coloring book and cut out your pieces from there. Or you could just draw your pieces and then cut them out on your white paper and then use that to make your chalk art. To start with, I'm just going to show you how to do a basic stenciling. And this one I am doing just the outline, so I'm going to use the actual tip of my chalk. This will be about the only time I use it this entire craft process. As you can see, I'm using the side of my chalk to draw in my background. And then I'm going to use my finger after I get my background drawn in to smudge out my background and make the background look pretty and make the ghosts look like they're floating and a little bit more haunted. Next, I am going to use the tip of my chalk to draw the face in. That's just how to do a basic image with the chalk. And now I'm going to show you how to do a silhouette. I chose a bat since it's a really iconic image and the silhouette itself has a lot of detail. Now, I decided to do a rainbow background for my bat. I thought it would look pretty, and while not quite spooky, it'll have a really pretty effect. With doing a rainbow, I didn't really know how my colors would lay and where they would meet. So I was doing a little bit of one side and then a little bit of the other, so I can find colors where they would meet in the middle. Because I wasn't able to do a full rainbow on both the bottom and top of the bat. So on the bottom we have a full rainbow, and on the top I was just trying to get from the cool colors to the back to the warm colors the quickest way possible. And then I just smudged it out really nice to give a nice sharp bat. Now for our close-up jack-o'-lantern. This would actually be a great activity for a Halloween party, and you really don't need a printer or a computer for this step. You could just do different shapes and allow your kids to pick the different shapes they want for their close-up jack-o'-lantern. So just do some triangle eyes or some half circle eyes, but it's still the same process. You're just going to hold down your stencil while you go over it with the long side of the chalk because you want nice soft chalk. You don't want any hard lines really. So just keep filling in with the soft side of your chalk. You don't want to use the point. And once you're happy with that, you can smooth it out or not. I chose to leave it bumpy because I wanted it to look like a pumpkin. Now we're going to do our detailed pumpkin. Start off by cutting out a pumpkin. You can draw one and cut it out. I chose to just find one online and cut it out. I also decided to do another face because I wanted a different face than my close-up pumpkin. For this one, I really wanted to go all out with the background. I started by drawing a pretty moon just with the soft edge of my chalk, and then I did a dark sky. You could go more detailed and do a fence behind it. And once I was happy with my sky and my moon, I went ahead and drew a really dark green grass so it looked like it fit the scene. I didn't want to go like a pastel green. I just wanted to do a nice dark green. And then I put my stencil on it. And then while holding it in place, I went over it with the soft edge of my chalk to give me that pretty bumpy soft look for my pumpkin. Lastly, I drew in my stem with the brown. I hope you guys enjoy this craft, and I hope you have a great spooky weekend.